The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, lazing on a Sunday afternoon, and I can't sell my yacht. He's taken everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping on an ice cold beer, lazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. You gave me two good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Ray Davies in the summertime. Hello, everybody. 1966, Sunny Afternoon, words and music by Ray Davies. I think it's the Kinks. That's the Kinks. Sunny Afternoon. Yes, the Kinks. I didn't think Ray Davies had some solo album or anything like that. Sunny Afternoon is a song by the Kinks, written by frontman Ray Davies. Like its contemporary song, The Taxman by the Beatles, the song references the high levels of progressive tax taken by the British Labour government of Harold Wilson, although it does so through the lens of an unsympathetic aristocrat bemoaning the loss of his vast unearned wealth. There it is. Its strong music hall flavor and lyrical focus was part of a stylistic departure for the band, begun with 1965's A Well-Respected Man, which had risen to fame in 64-65 with a series of hard-driving power chord rock hits. 1966. Hey, Jill. Hey, Bob. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mila. Yeah, that's the Kinks, Ray Davies, 1966. 66. In the summertime. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, it does have a sort of earlier feel to it. It feels like a little bit of a 1920s kind of thing. The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home. So he's like cash poor. He still has his big house, but the taxman took all his cash. The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, lazing on a sunny afternoon, and I can't sell my yacht. He's taken everything I've got, and all I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Yeah, Bob, I did the same thing. The very first verse, the first time it came out, I sang Sunday Afternoon. I sang the exact same thing. It feels like the song is about a Sunday afternoon. It's about a sunny afternoon, but could be. Verse 2. My girlfriend's run off with my car. My car. My girlfriend's run off with my car and gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting, now I'm cruelty, now I'm sitting here, sipping on my ice cold beer, lazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. You gave me two good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxuries, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. Oh, Jill, you looked it up, and Ray Davies is 80. Wow. Yeah, Ray Davies is 80. Look at that. And Clint Eastwood is 94. We discovered the other night. AFK. Neuro is talking to us in code. AFK. AFK. What does that mean? What was Davy smoking? A rich man getting taxed? Exactly. That's what they're saying, that it was a sort of satirical take on the progressive tax taken by the British Labour government of Harold Wilson through the lens of an unsympathetic aristocrat bemoaning the loss of his vast unearned wealth. So it's a satire on a rich person kvetching about losing their cash. It's a little political, economic satire. All right. Hey, all. Oh, glad. Thank you, Blue Lady. Thank you for that news of our compatriot. That was 66. We're going back to 51. 1851. Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away, there's where my heart is turning ever, there's where the old folks stay. All up and down the whole creation, sadly I roam, still longing for my childhood station and for the old folks at home. All the world is sad and dreary everywhere I roam. Oh, how my lonely heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. By the way, the word dreary, I just saw, I don't know what I was reading, but the word drear, I saw drear as a noun for the first time. In some piece of fiction I was reading, someone referred to the drear. Maybe it was in a poem. I don't think it was Shakespeare. But drear. So I never thought of dreary. I never thought, you think of the adjective dreary. You never think of this thing, drear. It's a thing. Okay, let's look that up. Drear. Let's see if it's a real thing. Drear, it says it's still an adjective. It's a literary term for dreary. So it's still an adjective. I thought drear was the stuff that made you dreary. But no, drear is just a literary way of saying dreary, drear. Desolate, depressive, darkening, desolate, dire. Black, bleak, cheerless, chill, cloudy, cold, comfortless, etc. Oh, Mila is looking it up in her OED, I guess. The word dreary comes from the Old English word draurig, which means sad or bloody. Oh, bloody, yeah. Okay, that's good. Verse 2. All round the little farm I wandered when I was young. Then many happy days I squandered, many the song I sung, or sang. When I was playing with my brother, happy was I. Oh, take me to my kind old mother, there let me live and die. All the world is sad and dreary, everywhere I roam. Oh, how my lonely heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. One little hut among the bushes, one that I love, still sadly to my memory rushes, no matter where I roam. When shall I see the bees a-humming around the comb? When shall I hear the banjo strumming down in my good old home? All the world is sad and dreary everywhere I roam. Oh, how my lonely heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. Stephen Foster, 1851. The old folks at home, also known as Swanee River. I still want to know what AFK stands for. AFK. Okay, I'm going to look that up. I'm going to Google that. What does AFK stand for? Away from keyboard. Very nice. Good to know. A phrase that lets others know you won't be at your computer for a while. Very nice. It's commonly used with another abbreviation, BRB, be right back, to indicate that you're taking a short break. Aha. Thank you. Now I know. It developed as chat room etiquette in the 90s when IRC was at its peak. IRC. Now we have to look up IRC. What does IRC mean? The International Rescue Committee. Internet relay chat, text-based chat system. Yeah, internet relay chat. All right. Hey, Dawn. Nice to see you. Hey, everybody. What was the abbreviation I looked up today? Oh, someone told me. I texted someone, and they said that they were on. I'll tell you what they said. PTO. Do people know what PTO is? First person who correctly puts the meaning of PTO in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Hello, waving hello emoji. First person who puts the meaning of PTO correctly in the chat wins some PTO. That was not the Oxford English Dictionary. You just used Google, yeah. Dreerik, bloody. Dreary, drear. All the world is sad and dreary everywhere I roam. Mila, you just won some PTO. You have it correct. Paid time off. Well done. Oh, how my lonely heart grows weary, far from the old folks at home. Pain to Oscar. Oh, so close. I'm sorry, that was so close. So close. There's a song about Indiana in the book. There is a song about Indiana. Who's going to pay you? Good question, Mila. Who's going to pay you your paid time off? First, you got to get a job. Then you got to request vacation. Then you got to make sure they pay you. Part-time only. Oh, that's pretty good. Part-time only. You know where I see all these abbreviations? When you get a timesheet from it, if you work on a TV show, and you see your paycheck or your timesheet or whatever, man, that is chock full of abbreviations. SFW. That's a big one. SFW. Like if you work only one day on a TV show, frequently on the call sheet, it says SFW. No, it says SWF. SF. Oh, SWF. SWF. Yes, Mila, that will be a permissible and an accepted excuse from your boss. Just say Ethan gave you the day off. So SWF on those timesheets for the TV jobs means start, work, finish. So if you do all those in one day, it just says SWF. But I think it looks like single white female, like SWF, single white female, but it's start, work, finish. And single white female would be like from an ad in the 90s in a newspaper. I think there was a Bridget Fonda movie where she lives in the Ansonia and she has a roommate who turns out to be kind of a homicidal maniac. Was that the title of that movie from 30 years ago, Single White Female? I think so. All right. I am sad and weary, far away from home. Miss the Mississippi and you, dear. Days are dark and dreary everywhere I roam. Miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling the wide world over, always alone and blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome. Miss the Mississippi and you. Memories are bringing happy days of yore. Miss the Mississippi and you, dear. Mockingbirds are singing round your cabin door. Miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling the wide world over, always alone and blue, longing for my homeland, muddy waters shore. Miss the Mississippi and you. Miss the Mississippi and you. Bill Haley. Did that a few days ago for the first time. And I missed that song already. Miss the Mississippi and you. Yeah, I did it. I had never heard that song before. It was in the book. And I looked it up the other night, and we looked up that guy, Bill Haley. Not to be confused with Bill Haley of the Comets. This is Bill Haley, Miss the Mississippi. And what did we learn about Bill Haley? That's right, Jimmy Rogers recorded it in 1932. And what else did we learn about it? Wah, 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 wah. I don't know. I can't remember what else we learned about. Oh, there's a little bit about Bill Haley. His personal name was William Heagney, 1882 to 1955, composer, author, pianist, and conductor. That's what we learned. Yeah, we didn't learn much about him. We just know that his name was William H. Heagney, Heagney. and his artist name, his artistic name, was Bill Haley. 1932 is the song Miss the Mississippi and You. I am sad and weary, far away from home, miss the Mississippi and you, dear. Days are dark and dreary. Wow, there's another dreary. The word dreary is coming up. Everywhere I roam, miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling the wide world over, always alone and blue, blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome. Miss the Mississippi and you. I'm going to do the second verse this way also, so you can really hear these nice lyrics. Memories are bringing happy days of yore. Miss the Mississippi and you, dear. Mockingbirds are singing round your cabin door. Miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling the wide world over, always alone and blue, blue. Longing for my homeland, muddy waters shore, muddy waters shore. Miss the Mississippi and you. All right, whoever's singing this song needs to just hop on a flight to Mississippi. That might solve it. Although I have the feeling that whatever they miss isn't actually Mississippi. It's more the you than the Mississippi. So that if the you in the song was, say, in Arkansas, then they would be missing Arkansas. La, 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 la. Oh, God. Oh. Man, I'm tired. I had a, Muddy Waters, exactly, the blues. What kind of memories bring happy days of yore? Yeah, memories are bringing happy yeah, that is kind of a little backwards. Memories bring happy days of yore, yeah. It's like a tautology, because memories bring memories of happy days of yore. Oh, it was also recorded by Doc Watson. Okay. I feel like Doc Watson was in one of those Western movies, and it was a cowboy played by Dennis Quaid, right? Am I making that up? Dennis Quaid, who I think has turned out to be an unhinged right-winger. And I had the pleasure, before I knew that, of working with him briefly on a TV series 2 summers ago. Drear. So dreary is the word of the day. It's popped up in 2 of the songs I happened to pick. So what I was presented with, I had a dilemma today I was presented with, which was I wanted to express to the people who ran that event last night that it was very frustrating. The technical glitches and some of the problems with the planning and all the rest. So I drafted quite a detailed email getting all that out there. And sometimes, there's this really good book. It's on my shelf here somewhere. It's called How Proust Can Change Your Life by Alain de Botton, that English. He's a philosopher, maybe a pop philosopher or writer, thinker, cultural critic, Alain de Botton. And his book, How Proust Can Change Your Life, from about 25 years ago. One of the things I remember, he sort of does this funny thing where he turns his reading of Proust into a self-help book. And one of the things I always remember from that is that apparently Proust was in the habit of writing long letters to people, which he would then put in his desk. He would put in his desk drawer, and just leave it there, never mail it. And the idea was, the author explains that this is kind of a good habit. You can often have things that in the heat of the moment you really want to say, and there's a value in expressing those things and getting them out there, getting them on the page, but you don't necessarily want to share that opinion with the person to whom you have addressed the letter. So in this case, what I did was I wrote my email, and then I didn't send it. I sent a draft of it to my co-host, and I said, "What do you think? And he said, "Yeah, well, I think that this is actually." He was on board with everything I was saying, but then I held off on sending it. But then later in the day, I learned that there was yet another technical glitch that affected the recording of the event. So then I was pissed. So then I wrote a quick reply to that one and said, I have a detailed reply, which I didn't send yet. But then I just sent it. I was like, I did. So Neuro, the punchline is I did send the email, and then the response was positive. They're gonna talk and hear my concerns, and I mean, everyone acted in good faith and tried to do their best, but some balls were dropped, some important balls. It's important not to drop the important balls. It's important not to drop the important balls. Talk about a tautology. Here's a song here's another moon song. That's exactly right, Blue Lady. Things happen. Things tend to happen. Things are bound to happen. Ooh, things happen. Ooh, balls drop. Yes, balls drop. Yes, Neuro. I was thinking the same thing. By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon. With my honey I'll croon love's tune. That was not the right chord. It's this. Love's tune. Let me try that again. By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon. With my honey I'll croon love's tune. There we go. Honeymoon, keep a shining till June. Keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon. By the silvery moon, by the silvery moon. Woo! That's a short song. I managed to pack 6 mistakes into as many measures. Let's try that one more time. By the light. Oh wait, is that a? Let's try it in this other key. By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dream. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Well, that's a better key. That's also a better key to sing it for the likes of me. Also, one reason why that key is much nicer is when you do that C, and then to do the C minor, it's just, the C minor is way easier than that G sharp minor. And you only need to use 2 fingers. These 2, as they say in England, instead of all of these. Okay, let's make this the outro. I'll do it one more time. It's such a nice song. By the light of the silvery moon, D7. I want to spoon G7 with my honey. I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. All right, that's 1909. We've discussed the story of this. Yeah, that's a great song from 1909. The song is by Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards wrote the music, and Ed Madden wrote the words. And it's from the play. It was on Broadway for just a couple of weeks. It ran on Broadway from September 27th until October 9th, 1909. It had a very short run on Broadway. The show was called Ms. Innocence. Miss Innocence. And the diva was named Frances Farr, with 2 R's, like Jamie Farr, who played Klinger. I think that was Jamie Farr. Frances Farr, any relation? I don't know. I thought Jamie Farr was Armenian. Maybe he was from Armenia, so maybe Frances Farr was not his forebear. In any case, that show only lasted 2 weeks on Broadway, but the song has lasted now 115 years, and it's going strong. There it is. That was the no-show for September 20th. It's Friday evening. I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Ethan Hirschenfeld. There's me, Ethan Hirschenfeld. It's called The No-Show. It happens every night at 9 on YouTube. Please share the link with someone who you think might enjoy it. Whom you think, it is who, because you got to give the who might enjoy it. So it's you think who might enjoy it. Share it with someone whom you think might enjoy it is wrong. Share it with someone who you think might enjoy it. Share it with someone who you think whom. Share it with someone whom you think might enjoy. No, it is whom. It's whom. Woo. All right. I got into a grammatical vortex there. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tune in again. Tune in anytime. Thank you, McJet. Thank you, all of the Hirschenfelds who tuned in. All of the honorary Hirschenfelds who tuned in. Bob. All of the regulars. Jill, Mila, Neuro. That's good, Neuro. That's a great edit. Share it with someone you think might enjoy it. You don't need a who or a whom. That's some good editing right there. Shorter, clearer, more pithy, and there's no way to screw up your grammar if you leave it out. Okay, GN, everybody. That stands for good night. Sleep well.